Hey guys, Lamfan92 here with the review of my Inform team. This is going to be a whole match, so gameplay recorded in HD quality for you guys. First of all, two things before I get started. In this video I want to talk about the players, which ones I liked, which ones I didn't like. First of all, two things. I'm sorry I couldn't do this video earlier, but I was ill during the last couple of days and still I'm pretty ill, but my throat is okay again, I think. So the commentary will be quite okay, I hope. And secondly, a massive thanks to Hailing Ball. This is his YouTube channel name and his Twitter name in real life. He's of course called Mark. Thanks a lot to him for recording this. He plays against me with a quite decent Brazilian side. My team you saw there a couple of seconds ago, and the first shot hits the bar. Sorry. So now I'm going to talk about the players, as I just said. First of all, let's start with the goalkeeper. And by the way, this game was pretty exciting, especially at the end. Before that, we played two games and I lost both of them. Got a bit pissed off with this team, and I'll tell you later why. But let's move on to the players. First of all, Shea Given in goal. He's quite solid in my opinion. He only had, I think, 6 or 7 chemistry, therefore he was definitely quite good. But I think, especially for his price, there are better BPL goalkeepers and goalkeepers overall. 84 rated it is, but nothing too special there, just a solid goalkeeper. Moving on to one of my favorite players in this squad is of course Inform Naldo, the 84 rated version of him, who has got absolutely amazing long shots, scored a lot of long shots, sadly not online but offline. I played a couple of games offline with this squad before I got into online games, sorry. And he's just, in defense, he's just an absolute tank in my opinion. Really good player in the air, pretty strong as well, and pretty quick on his feet too, so really good player. If you can fit him into a squad where he gets 9 chemistry, he's an absolute must-buy in my opinion for a Bundesliga side or a Brazilian side or just a cool, nice hybrid team. So then, accompanying him, Bruno Alves, who basically I just let in the squad because then Danny gets 9 chemistry. He's great. His greatest weakness, his speed. He's very slow in my opinion and quite clumsy on his feet too. He's pretty tall, so he needs a lot of time to get going. But yeah, once he's in the right place, he has got quite the good strength and yeah, defending stats. Then he's okay, but once you have to follow the attackers and run after them, he's not good at all, in my opinion, at least. Then moving on to the right back, in this game I played Iraola because he's actually pretty good. He's got 99 strength, as I said. Only got a penalty against me. Wasn't a penalty at all in my opinion, just look at the replay. But of course, Impact Engine for the win. Yeah, as I was talking about Iraola, he's pretty strong, also quite fast and decent at dribbling and passing, so he's a pretty good player, especially for his low price, very underrated in my opinion. So then let's move on to the left back, Marcelo, who's another great player in this squad. He's really fast, good moving forward, good attacking player, and obviously quite okay at defending as well. He can catch up with most of the fast wingers, and I really like to play with him, and he was quite expensive, I think. I bought him for like 110,000 coins, but I managed to sell him for a huge profit, so this was a good deal overall. Then moving on to the center midfielders, first of all Belhanda in the middle. Nothing too special there, he was pretty cheap and he did the job more or less, nothing really more to say about him. Then moving on to my favorite of the 3 left midfielders, which may be because he was the only one who had 9 chemistry in there, but it is Danny, and he's just amazing at dribbling and at skills in general. Really good ball control, really agile. His movements are really fluid, really love to play with him. He's a pretty good player, and if you have the coins and build a Portuguese side or a Russian league squad, he's a really good player. On here, quite a nice goal. Obviously, Shea Given is 5 meters before in front of his goal, but still a pretty nice goal. Nothing to complain about there from my opponent. So hailing ball. Moving on to the third center midfielder, which is sorry, which was Kagawa. He's actually pretty good at dribbling, and his free kicks are immense. His curve is just like you basically score almost every free kick with him, and I really love to see that. If you can get him in a squad again with 9 chemistry, he's an absolute beast. I think now there's an 86 rated version of him out, which has even more incredible stats. So if you have the coins for him, definitely worth a buy for a Bundesliga side, or if you're trying to build a Japanese or cool hybrid team. Now the left winger Nene, he has pretty good ball control and is also really fast, but sorry again, throat is killing me here. He's not the strongest, and he gets pushed off the ball very, very easily, in my opinion. That's what at least I figured out. And it's also, yeah, I'm not really used to it to have a left-footed player on the left wing, so he can't cut inside. I don't use crosses, yeah, almost at all. So his left foot there is kind of, yeah, not useless for me, but not the best for me there. Moving on to a far better player in my opinion, which is Inform Ben Alpha, and he's just an absolute beast. He was already, only at 6 or 7 chemistry, but even with that he was very good at dribbling, very good shooting too with his left foot. And sorry, gotta drink something here very quickly. Again, sorry for that, guys. But yeah, Ben Alpha is just very good player, 5-star skill moves, of course. And here, yeah, you can see my little revenge for this long shot goal. Danny with a beautiful goal there after a Rabona crossed by Iraola to make it a 1-1 draw. And now one of my favorite players of the squad. Holy crap. Of the squad definitely was Inform Van Persie. Definitely the most expensive player, obviously, but in my opinion the best. Very agile, especially for his height. I think he's almost 190 centimeters tall, so therefore his agility is very high. Oh crap. And he has very good finishing, very good left foot, and of course free kicks are pretty good on him as well. So then the substitutes were, I think, Nagatomo. Played a couple of games with him as well instead of Marcelo. He's very, very fast, a bit faster even than Marcelo, but yeah, quite weak. So I think for the price he's a good player, but in general not too best. Then I had Glenn Johnson as a right back who costs quite a lot of coins. He has risen in price actually, I think to about 90 to 100,000 coins by now. Pretty good player with his stats overall on his card, but his strength lets him down a bit, as I said in the video in which I bought him. So then Koscielny, really good player actually for his price. Definitely good center back with high aggression and good defending stats in my opinion. He still costs around 25,000 coins. I'm very, very sorry for this commentary, guys. It's just a bit shaky here. Then Jovetic is obviously a great player, especially for his price. 5-star skiller, pretty good shooting as well. Seedorf, he was too slow in my opinion, not the best player I bought for this squad, definitely. 4-star skill moves, it was all okay, and also shooting and passing was pretty good. But just his pace lets him down too much in my opinion. Valbuena is a really good player, pretty weak again, but really great dribbling and forcer skill moves, and pretty good at shooting and passing as well. So quite a good player there. And then finally Roger, or Roger, or however you want to say that. Didn't play him too much, used him once or twice I think. 5-star skill moves, obviously, that makes him good, but otherwise I think he's solid, but nothing too special there. So then now, why I didn't really like this squad, and sold it pretty quickly after I finished it and played 10 or 15 games with it. Mainly is, first of all, of course, because of the low chemistry. The players aren't playing very well together, and that's basically the only reason. I think individually each of these players, if they had 9 chemistry, they would be great. But like that, there are just a few players which performed well for me, like Danny and Owen van Persie. I think he was on 7 chemistry, and he scores a goal here after a Rabona cross with Lucas to get the 2-1 lead. And Naldo obviously was pretty good, even though his chemistry wasn't at 9, but all the other players had some disappointing moments in my opinion, and so I sold it pretty quickly. By the way, the video about the new squad will be probably up next week, if I find the time for that. And I score kind of a sweaty goal after his fault, just to get back to the 2-2 draw. And so I sold the squad. I made as I said, a nice profit on Marcelo. I think I sold him for 185,000 coins, which is a huge profit in my opinion. All the other players, there were just some small profits to be made, or a little loss, like for example on the cheaper players like Jovetic, Roger, etc. Koscielny, for example, I made a slight loss. Manafa here with a nice skill run, but the shot is blocked by his defender. And now basically I am finished talking about the team. So I think I can talk about the gameplay too. Now, here's a nice skills with Ronaldinho, and then a nice shot, but Shea Given is able to pull up his hands. Also, of course, due to the low chemistry, the passing in the whole team wasn't the greatest. Ben Arfa here with an abysmal shot on goal. As I said, the passing wasn't the greatest. The connection between the players wasn't the best. Their movement, their runnings weren't just weren't good. And in this game, I try a bit more to just pass around to test if that works, because in the 2 games I lost before that, I tried to do some skills and I kind of failed with them. And he makes some substitutions here, I think. Brings on Hulk and Wellerton, I think. This was a pretty interesting game in my opinion. Hailing Ball is a good player in my opinion. He's quite a good defender. And I was, as I said in the 2 games before, struggling a lot to do skills, so I used some more passing movements here. And this was a pretty nice goal in my opinion. Looks like a tramp first of all, but then Van Persie does the magic and scores a pretty nice goal, of which I actually watched a replay, because it was pretty good in my opinion. And while the replay is on, I can drink something again. Now here you see what bothered me about this team as well. You get through the defense so easily because of the low chemistry. And of course you can say I'm a bad defender, but Usually don't want to be arrogant or anything, but I'm quite good at defending in this game, or at least not bad. But sometimes with this team, it was just impossible to defend probably. And here again, he just runs through with Neymar and takes the easy goal. Can't complain about that in the 89th minute. You need to get the goal for the draw. But then I thought, hey, I don't want to play extra time with this team. It wasn't actually that much fun either to play with this team, so I didn't want to get into extra time. Here's some nice ball movement for like the first time in this game, and then Ben Arfa with his weak foot slots it into the back of the net with a pretty composed shot. So I'm leading 4-3, and I think can he walk through my defense as easily as before again? But I think Naldo is it who stops him. And so yeah, this is pretty much the end of this game, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope the quality was okay. I'm sorry again for my commentary, for coughing a lot, but I'm still pretty ill. So thanks for watching this episode. What am I saying? Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and also head over to Hailing Ball's channel and yeah, subscribe to him or leave him a nice message there. He has a Road to Glory series now. He has an HD PVR. Thanks again to him for doing this recording with me. It's pretty nice of him. And yeah, thanks again for watching this video, guys, and I'll talk to you later.